this video, I'll continue with question number 3. From providing for your family, providing emotionally, materially, and spiritually. Paragraph 3, the question is, how do we know that Jehovah greatly values families? Well, God created humans. He created Adam and Eve, created Eve so that Adam would not be alone. God created the first family. As I've learned from the meetings, families are important. To be successful, I have traded my smile, my joking around, my dancing. I have traded all of that, and I picked up the persona of Gandhi and Bruce Lee. It's both of them that I picked up. Bruce Lee was arrogant. Gandhi was humble. And by doing this, I am being poised. I keep a serious face, and that is the only way that I can get respect around here. If I'm smiling with them, they go their separate ways. I understand now that this is the reason my grandfather was constantly serious. Aloof, serious, narcissistic, distant. He mentioned that his belief was, you will fail me before I fail you. In another video, I spoke about how I kicked him out of the house because my mother asked me to do that because he was peeing in the bathroom sink. Alright. Of course, I also kicked my mother out of the house, 2-3 years ago? No, last year. Alright, so back to the questions. 4. In the family, what arrangements has Jehovah made to provide for the needs of the children? God has given us love. He has taught us. He has written the Bible, right? Through men. And the Bible has wisdom. It tells us husbands to love our wives. It tells the wives to respect their husbands. Children, obey your parents. Parents or dads or fathers, don't be exasperating or irritating your children. Where my grandpa was too distant, I am giving them like a fishing line. I'm letting them move farther and farther away. They're in the back over there. Each one of them has their own computer at this moment in time. And so they don't want to be in the living room where I have placed myself. I am here so that they can see that it's time to read the Bible so we all make progress, individually and as a family. What arrangements has Jehovah made to provide for the needs of the children? He is giving them, in an ideal family, He has given them a dad, a mom that love each other and respect each other. And He has given them the material things that we need. Yes, we all ate right now. However, children left alone, they will not necessarily look for God. I looked for God because I had so many problems, and so now He's fixing them. paragraphs 5 and 6. A. What are some of the challenges facing those trying to provide materially for their own? All right, some people choose to worry about money, about the bills. Of course, if a husband and wife don't understand each other, everything will work out if they both follow God. And the wife follows the husband that follows God, or follows Jesus who follows God. Maintaining what viewpoint towards secular work will help Christian providers to persevere? Well, I just saw the movie where the dad was working too many hours and his family was divided. They all just went to their rooms and did their own activities. So the dad stopped working more than 40 hours a week, apparently. They also gave up their house. It was a mansion, and they lived in a smaller, apparently in a smaller house. I mean, that's how they did it. So work is pleasure. My job is to, at this moment in time, to give love to that fatherless boy. He does have a dad, but he's absent. So that's what I do. I give love to that boy. Nobody else wants to do it, by the way. That's why I do it. As far as money, as soon as we rent a room, we'll have enough money to pay the bills here. Why is it fitting that parents contemplate Jesus' example? Jesus washed the disciples of the feet of the disciples. We all are here on earth to serve somebody, whether we get paid or not. Like I'm doing volunteer work right now, babysitting that boy. And let's say you're a plumber, you're doing some work for somebody and you get paid, that's nice. But at some point you'll do something for somebody that doesn't have the necessary money to pay you. You'll do it for your mom, for your brother, for your sister, for somebody, your daughter. All right. 8 and 9. A. What may parents learn from birds about providing selflessly for their young? All right, some birds, they go flying, find food, and bring it back to the baby. So we could learn about that. How are many Christian parents showing a self-sacrificing spirit? Well, some of them work at jobs that are not glamorous, and they do it because that might be the only job that they are capable of doing at that moment in time, such as garbage collectors or car salesmen or something. They're doing jobs that they do. Cleaning is work that is very difficult. Of course, I understand there are some people now that cannot sit still. Those people are what in psychology or in personality types they call them task-oriented people. I'm not one of those. I am a people-oriented person. Yesterday, I found out that my friend didn't know how to read very well. Either he said he didn't know how to read or his mother said he didn't know how to read. So I put his name down. He was able to read it. He was able to read my name. So he can read a little bit. We'll find out how much later. He's about my age, maybe a year or two older. I'm 41. What is the most, from paragraphs 10 and 11, what is the most important of human needs, and what must Christian parents do first in order to fill this need in their children? paragraph 10 and 11. I wonder if they use the word important. Yes. Even more essential than providing materially is providing spiritually. Jesus said, man must live not on bread alone, but on every utterance coming forth through Jehovah's mouth. Alright, so providing spiritually is more important than providing materially. If you provide spiritually, you will find the material. Everything else will be, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. See you in the next video.